I recently picked up this piece of woolly mammoth ivory. Uh, Traded some wood for it with one of my connections. And it is legal to work with and buy and trade mammoth ivory, except if you happen to live in a couple of borderline communist states. Nothing died to get the ivory. It's been dead since the Ice Age. And it's just laying out there on the tundra for somebody to pick up. So, yeah, but it's still very rare, very valuable. And so, as I'm trying to, I size this thing up, try to figure out how to get the most possible amount of pieces from it, and very carefully cut. Now, I was painting a tube there. After I drill this thing out, I got to put the tube in there. With natural materials like this, it's very important to paint your tubes as close to the color of the material as you can. And when I glued that thing in there, I also threw a little bit of white pigment in the epoxy, just because there's going to be cracks and there's going to be porous areas, and there's going to be this particular piece has some cracks that were filled in with clear resin. So if you don't do all that extra work, you'll see that brass tube shining through and shifting the color, or at least looking bad. It's an extra step that's well worth taking. After that, it's just gentle turning down. This stuff turns really nice. I've worked with mammoth tooth before, and that stuff is a bloody nightmare to turn, but this ivory is nice stuff. 8 out of 10 would happily turn again. And you also saw me shaving a bunch of shavings. I do that on materials like this in case I have any areas that I need to fill back in. I can use that material. And plus, as valuable as this stuff is, I don't know, I just hate to see it get sucked up into my dust collector. So I save as much as I can. Then it's just a matter of sanding down, polishing, and building up my CA top coat layers until I get the exact edge dimensions I need. Press the hardware together. This is a really high-end pen hardware kit for a very high-end material. And so it's just a matter of getting everything pushed all together, and this is what she looks like. I wanted to keep a little more of that surface texture, but my hole was slightly off, so I lost more than I would have liked to. But it's a great piece, great material. Thanks.